Let's go now to Sean Carroll, who's the president and CEO of ANERA, a non-profit organisation that provides humanitarian and development aid to the Middle East. He joins us now from Tarragona in Spain. Really good to have you back with us, Sean. As we heard from Ashraf in Gaza, another 8 people have died from starvation, including children. And we know that the situation isn't just about a lack of food, but it's also due to a lack of other supplies, including medical aid. Can you shed more light for us on the humanitarian situation there? What are you finding on the ground?
Yeah, the numbers of people dying from starvation are increasing, and they are mostly children. And nearly a third of all of those who died in Gaza are children. We're seeing in our own primary health clinics in Gaza City and in the middle area that people are coming in, they're collapsing from hunger. And I think the world international community should be very worried that these numbers, which can see on starvation, on infection, together, and we will see spikes in people dying from a combination of these factors that come from a lack of food, a lack of sufficient healthcare and medical supplies, malnutrition, infectious disease, bacterial infections, and these numbers could really begin to spike. They're already, that people shouldn't be dying. Innocent civilians shouldn't be dying in the warfare or from nonviolent means. And we're very worried that these numbers are going to increase very soon unless something, the war and the access aid getting into Gaza.
As well as starvation and malnutrition, we're also hearing now that people are dying from antibiotic-resistant bacterial infections. This is just another layer of misery upon layer of misery that's engulfing the enclave right now. And we know that the likes of Donald Trump have vowed to get more supplies into Gaza, but for now it does seem to be all talk, doesn't it? What are you seeing in terms of the delivery of food and other aid? Are we seeing more of it getting into the enclave?
I'm sorry, you broke up a little bit at the end there. You said, are we seeing
more food and other supplies entering the enclave after people like Donald Trump promised that more will be reaching Gaza?
Not enough yet. Not enough yet. And this is really important. The EU reached apparently an agreement with Israel to allow more aid. You've referenced the pressure coming from President Trump and the administration, but we're not seeing enough yet. And until you get to enough, then you're going to see scenes of desperation and looting continue. There is some commercial goods coming in recently, which is a help. Some international aid organizations have been able to bring in food lately, but as ANERA and over 100 organizations recently wrote in a statement, most of us are being denied permission to bring aid in, and there is still not nearly enough aid coming in. So after a total blockade on aid coming in for 78 days, starting on March 2nd, we're at a point where aid is coming in again, but not nearly at the levels we need to sustain life, stave off starvation, stave off people dying from a lack of medical care.
Okay, Sean Carroll, we'll leave it there for now. Thank you so much for joining us once again on the program.